Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the motherfucking moon. Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and face. At the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto tides through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang deep, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. Phones in my skin, stars in view. Lunar tide, got the alpha crew. No guessing games, no tactics. Just clean PA and candlestick. Noon, we ride the wave, you chase the moon. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto ties through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang deep, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Surfboard mind, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and face. At the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon.
What's going on, family? Thank you for being here. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. As always, it is Sunday night, August 10th. Bitcoin is pumping. Crypto is pumping. Ethereum over 4,300. Bitcoin over 120K. What does this mean? Are we super bullish, or is this a fake out? We will have to see. My background music. Wait, your background calms me? Oh. It's an amazing background. Let me get rid of this face. And we can look at just the background. Maybe? Where's... Oh, here it is. Nope. Hold on. Let me open this up real quick. Let's go to my camera. There we go. Wait. Why's my frame on here now? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We don't need none of that. Turn this off. Oh, pretty background. Look at that. It's amazing. What's going on, everybody? Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and smashing up that like button, it's the #1 way to help the channel grow. Don't forget to leave comments, chat, engage. I dropped a new video today on how to find gems in the crypto market. So you should check that out. But let's go ahead and get over to the charts, guys, because we've got some movement going on over here on the Bitcoin price. We are getting a little bit overextended on the RSI, but not too bad. Not too bad, really. We're only sitting at about a 74. So we do have, this upward level over here. So as long as this continues to the upside and this kind of breaks this high over here, that would negate a potential 4-hour bear div. However, if this does struggle and does not break and starts to roll, and this does just sweep a high and then come back over like this, we've got to be careful, because then we would have ourselves a bearish divergence here on the 4-hour time frame, and really that would only call for a pullback at the very least. So what would be bad is if we got one on like the daily or the weekly, which the weekly, you know, been seeing a lot of people pointing this out right here on the weekly, and that is the downwards momentum on our oscillator and our upwards price action. Let me just clear this. Remove 8 drawings. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to remove that many. We'll start with the clean chart. Doesn't really bother me. Doesn't really bother me. What's going on, guys? Oh, I forgot to give shout outs. Good evening, Alexandra GGGGG, the Mod Boss, Mod Queen, the Mod God. Thank you for being here as always, and all set in the house as well. Thank you for being here, all set. I do appreciate you. Maybe a bandage. What a freaking week. Yeah, it's been a great week. Everything's been ripping, looking good, looking good. And then, Harp. Thank you for being here, Harp, as always, throwing up the metal horns. Definitely appreciate every single one of you, and you're all amazing. Soon, I plan on having this thing up. I don't know if I can bring this over. I guess I can. Let's go to, no, I can view the page. Can go view the page. So eventually I will have this up. Come on. Come on. Brother. Why are you being slow and glitchy? This will be the page. This is buy me a coffee at Lunar Beaches. So buymeacoffee.com/Lunar Beaches. Soon you'll be able to donate to me and help me if you want. You don't have to. It doesn't require membership. You can be a recurring donator if you wish. Not necessary. Not necessary for any. None of it is necessary. But if you did just want to, if I helped you out in some way along the way, and you wanted to do something, I will have a way for you to do that without having to go through YouTube and getting 30% cut out of the donations. So they take a much smaller percentage on Buy Me a Coffee. And so, yeah, I'm going to try that out and see how that goes. And then maybe down the line we'll do something else. We'll see. But for now, that's what I got. All right, weekly closed pretty bullish. Nice big bounce back on the weekly candle. We can see we also, on the weekly chart, we can see we also have a fair value gap that is holding up. We did get a close into that fair value gap, a bearish close inside of it, and then came right back out of it. That is bullish. So I do expect for price to continue, or for our momentum oscillator to continue to bounce, and then probably really get ramped up here very soon, if not this week. Bitcoin probably has another week or two, I would say, probably, before it gets a big cool down. That is my best guess as of right now for Bitcoin. Let's zoom this on out a little bit. Nope, I want to zoom in because I want to come into this little bit right here. So I've been pointing this out for a little while now. Here's the thing. We might get a pullback before. Okay, so we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a potential 5 here. 5-wave move to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 5th wave, I don't believe is complete just yet. So, because we still have potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So yeah, we've got to. I think we have a little bit higher to go here on Bitcoin, just going off of the Elliott wave count. Yeah, and we have 1.618 based off of the fib extension level from this high to this low, and that comes in at about $131,887. I do think that this will be just a pullback before expansion higher. We shall see. But that means I'm kind of bullish right now. So FYT, what does FYT mean? Harp, I got the Halo issue fixed. Unable to play in cloud thing, laggy AF. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Light the fuse. Are you behind? Are you behind, Harp? All right, there we go. Good. All right, so we're looking good there. We do have one bear div put in, but remember, bear divs come in a little early, and that came in right here, and it came in prior to a fifth wave topping structure in here, prior to a fifth wave final push to the upside here. So they come in a little bit early. We did get a pullback. We should get a push up to that around 132K level, and that may give us, it could potentially give us another bearish divergence if it comes up here and rolls off, or it does a big push up and then falters. Then we've got to be careful because the bear divs, and it would be the completion of a 5-wave move. So we've got that locked up. Let's go ahead and go down to the 15-minute because I do want to point this stuff out. Ooh, just looking good in here. So first things first is we have a couple of areas of interest because we have some equal lows. It's going to be right here. We have some equal lows down here, and then also right here, these two lows right here and here. Man, why am I so laggy tonight? Why is it so laggy tonight? Equal lows right here. Oh, if I press shift, it doesn't help me out at all. There we go. So I would be watching these levels as potential downwards targets. They don't have to be hit right away. This thing can continue to rip, but I would expect these levels to be met at some point. So, but right now, Bitcoin's freaking flying off the handles. So we are getting a, oh wow, I was really behind. How that happened? Yeah. I was wondering, but yeah, we are getting super overextended on the 1 hour. We're sitting at about 80 right now. If that pushes, above 85, then we are looking for the potential pullback. So be careful because those equal lows might give us a move that looks similar to this. So let's just be cautious at the moment. Let's see what our dear friend that we love to hate, Ethereum, is doing. Only real ones know why we hate Ethereum. F-ETH. Hashtag F-ETH. Pay the trader. Pay me. I need money to continue doing this. Otherwise, I cannot justify it to my wife. There's a little bit of truth to that. But yeah, so we've got Ethereum pulling off its fifth wave here. Of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move, to the upside. Got a little bit too much going on here. What is this? Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, Ethereum, fifth wave, pushing to the upside. Exactly as predicted. So we shall see if it stops here at about $4,400 and then begins a pullback. And then we will see if we get rotation into other altcoins from Bitcoin and Ethereum into other altcoins. We will see. I did want to see if there was some kind of SMT divergence between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Again, SMT divergence is when two highly correlated assets, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, diverge in tops or bottoms in terms of market structure. What's going on, Jesse? Thank you for being here, Jesse. And Kelly. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Let's go ahead and pull up both charts. I'm trying so hard not to yawn right now. I don't know why. I've got plenty of sleep. Or apparently not. Apply these indicators to entire layout. Let's go to settings. Apply to all. Oh, wait. Oh, I screwed that one up. Go back. This one. There we go. Settings, apply to all. There we go. All right. All right, let's zoom in 4 hour. So we have Ethereum and Bitcoin both pushing to make fresh highs. So that is a good first sign. Because if they were diverging, then that would be a little bit of an issue. But they're not. So, could be seeing further upside for both. Let's see, 1 hour. Anything on the 1 hour? With them both breaking these highs, maybe not. Okay, so Ethereum has some equal lows down here as well. So we want to be careful that this isn't a swing failure pattern here on Ethereum. Something like this. Swing. You never know. It might be something crazy like that. Bitcoin, come up, come down, come up, fail to break the high. Ethereum breaks the high, and then they both roll over because that is an SMT divergence where our tops between Bitcoin and Ethereum diverge, where Ethereum puts in a higher high, Bitcoin puts in a lower high, or vice versa. But right now, they're a little bit together. So even if Ethereum does get this pullback, I would expect at least a retrace. So Bitcoin could retrace and also put in another high while Ethereum comes up short. So I just wanted to show you that possibility as well. Interested to see, let's get off of both screens. Let's just go to the main one. Let's go down to the 15. Oh yeah, it's struggling. Any sign of a market structure shift? Ooh, those highs are, man, multiple equal highs up there. I don't know, this thing might continue higher. Is crypto just like super bullish or something? Bitcoin dominance did briefly break 60%. It's back above 60%, sitting at about 60.53%. It is possible. I shared some charts yesterday in the LBC Discord. Don't forget to join the LBC Discord. today it's starting to pop off again. So it is nice seeing that thing come back to life. Very happy about that. So, but Bitcoin dominance getting a little bit of a bounce here, which looks good on its face. But we'll see what it does if it comes back up to this upwards trending resistance. See if it decides to roll over or if it wants to continue to the upside and have Bitcoin steal the show one final time before it completely rolls over. The reason why I think that could be a possibility, it is potentially that there's a chance, I'll just put it that way, that it does get up to about 69%, because that is where we have gotten up to before the previous cycle altcoins started pushing lower, before altcoins took dominance from Bitcoin. Now we can actually take a look at total 2. So this is your entire crypto total market cap excluding BTC and stablecoins. So that is total 2 ES. I need to add that to my watch list so I don't forget it. I need to add that to my watch list. ES, and then we're also going to do /. We're going to pair that with BTC. So essentially altcoins minus stable coins against BTC. And we can see on this chart, we're getting a little bit of we've got a little bit of a breakout here. And let's see. I saw someone say something about 8 years of not putting in new highs versus Bitcoin. And that is true. The altcoin market versus Bitcoin has not put in new highs in 8 years. But this chart to me looks mega bullish. Mega bullish. But we will see. We will see. Because, I mean, this momentum just gradually climbing as price is falling, and then we start to move to the upside. I mean, this is classic bullish divergence. So we want to see if this can continue to push to the upside, which I think it very much will do that. BC Porcor, what's going on, BC? Thank you for being here, my brother. Expired. Did you get a new one in here? Do I need did you take that from my description, Alexander G? Because if you did, then I need to update my description on my channel or on my video, on my stream. So, getting this little breakout. Told you guys I had to freaking yawn. And I shouldn't have to yawn anymore. Where was I? Okay, so yeah. Totals versus, or altcoin market versus BTC. Getting that breakout and kind of flagging out right now. We'll see if it wants to continue to push to the upside. And that will all depend on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is continuing to rock. We are over 121K now. You boy. It's continuing to push. Pump it, Bitcoin, pump it. We need some pump music. Make a custom join link for your Discord and it'll never expire. LBC. Why did I? Anyways, thank you, Jesse. I don't know how to do that, so I'll figure it out, I guess. All right, Bitcoin. Bitcoin getting that push. There was something else that I was wanting to go over. Let's just go over. Let's look at the Russell 2000 On the 4-hour, would like to see this to continue to push to the upside because that would signal the market being very risk on, as this is 2,000 small market cap companies in the stock market. So when this moves to the upside, that shows that traders, Wall Street, retail are putting their money into riskier assets. And if they're putting their money into riskier assets in the stock market, they're also going to be putting it into crypto. We did open up with a CME gap, so we have to pay attention to this. Have a little CME gap here. It's not very big, but that doesn't mean it won't get filled. Coming in at about 117,400 and 117 or 119.95. So let's just be aware of that level there. So CME gap sitting down there could be a point of interest for any potential pullbacks. I don't know why, but like an hour ago, I just started yawning like crazy. And it might be because I haven't gotten enough oxygen to my head today. USDT dominance continuing to crater. So that's what we want to see. We want to see USDT dominance continue to fall. That means we are seeing rotation from stable coins into the crypto market. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Bybit spot. Let's go to change percentage and see if there's anything that catches our eye. Zora, they were talking about this on Billy Goat Tales earlier today. I happened to see the stream and stopped by and saw them going over this exact chart today. So no idea what Zora is, but it is pushing to the upside, potentially creating a bearish divergence. If anybody knows what this is, I wonder if it's on the sentiment. So I want to start looking at sentiment with you guys. If you guys like to nerd out on data. Let's see, search, assets, Zora. Okay, they do have it on here. Let's take a look at it. Just look at it. Insights. Recent 100 insights. I don't know what that means. Wow, what a chart. Tell me alt season's not here. It might not be. Who knows? Who knows? Benjamin Cowan doesn't think so. And he's usually right. Dev activity. Here we go. Appreciate that, Alexander G. It's definitely been a trying time. My grandma's been having a really hard time with it. It was nice to see 94 years worth of photos of her life today, though. Oh. Condolences to you and your family, BC. Thank you for being here, my friend. Probably AI agent. Few of them ripped today. Oh, yeah? Let's see. Can I see just a... let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Boom, 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 boom. Come over here to the coinmarketcrap.com. Take a look at... Hello? It's me. I need you to close your stupid screen. Oh, you're a pop-up. I swear they change this website every couple of months. Quit messing with things. unless you're making it better. Which this website used to be so much easier to navigate. They've added way too much. You can only get it on Gate or KuCoin. Oh, that's Zora Yield. Okay. Oh, here we go. Bybit, Coinbase. It's on Coinbase. Okay. That's interesting. If it's on Coinbase, then I am always interested in it. Interesting if it's on other stuff too, but if it's on Coinbase, I know that there's going to be liquidity flowing to it. So yeah, we've got a $261 million 24-hour volume, volume per market cap, 61.5%, max supply, 10 billion Zora, circulating supply, 3.22 billion. Only 32% of the supply is circulating, 33%. That's interesting. Fully diluted value, 1.31 billion. All right. Market cap sitting at 424 billion. Fully diluted value. Okay, that's interesting. What is this? Can we get an about, please? Why is Zora's price up today? What could affect? What is? Thank you. TLDR, Zora is an on-chain social network that transforms social media interactions into tradable assets, enabling creators to monetize content instantly through crypto-powered tokenization. It's for me? SocialFi platform turns every post and profile into a tradable token, creating a direct creator-fan economy. Interesting. Built on Base. Here we go. Base. Leverages Coinbase's Layer 2 blockchain for scalability and seamless user experience. Zora token utility powers fees, rewards, and governance for the ecosystem. Cool. SocialFi value proposition. Zora reimagines social media by tokenizing content, creator coins. Each user profile becomes an ERC20 token. I hate that it's ERC20, but whatever. Tradable on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. Okay. Post tokens. So individual posts are minted as tokens, with creators earning a 1% fee on every trade. Monetization model. Unlike platforms like Instagram, creators earn immediately as their content gains traction, bypassing traditional ad-based revenue. Okay, you've got my attention. Zora combines social features with blockchain infrastructure, layer 2 scalability built on Coinbase's Base, Optimism OP stack. Okay, that's not too bad. Optimism, enabling fast, low-cost transactions critical for social interactions. Farcaster integration supports decentralized identity and social graphs, allowing users to own their data. Smart contracts automate token. This is amazing. Can you take a look at Pendle? Got a message pump and TVL. Well, I was way off. That sounds really cool, though. It does as a creator. Take a look at Pendle. Yeah, so Zora, I might want to look into this. Still, chart looks like it could be toppy, so do your own research, invest at your own risk. Pendle. Oops. It's on Coinbase now. Take a look at the weekly. That's a sick chart. Kind of looks like the Optimism and Arbitrum charts, which both of those have made some pretty good gains, and they have a lot of I forgot what I was going to say. They have a lot of developer activity, so it's just because they've been down in the doldrums doesn't mean they can't start pumping to the moon. See Ethereum, for example. And those are layer 2s based off of Ethereum. I would definitely be checking out layer 2s, but yeah. Man, I've been trading and not researching the last 2 months. Let's see. Appreciate it. Probably, where'd you say it? Can you take a look at Pendle? Got a message pump, massive pump in TVL. Let's take a look at the weekly. Total value locked is what that is. So is this the big pump you're talking about? Well, I guess maybe that could have been part of it. Potentially putting in a bearish divergence, or put in a bearish divergence. Got to be careful here. Price move to the upside, and isn't looking. I mean, it's still pretty strong. There is this fair value gap, but it looks like a breakaway gap. So we might not even have to come back to that. Breakaway meaning it continued to climb even though it put in the fair value gap. So you really want to see that fourth candle that comes in after the third candle closes and creates the fair value gap. You really want the immediate next candle to come back to that fair value gap. So, and that didn't happen here. So kind of left it behind. That's why it's called a breakaway gap, because it's breaking away. Let's pull up a fib. We'll go from all-time high to this low. Oh my goodness. If it'll let me. Thank you. Sitting at about, it's broken through the golden pocket, so that's good. The 618, the 65. Looks like it's fighting the 702. Yep. So we cleared these highs. It might give us a pullback. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard when stuff is already pushed. I like stuff that hasn't already pushed. But let's take a look at something else. Let's go ahead and add Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Check out Chart Prime. Prime Oscillator. Divergence. Signals, overbought, oversold. Save as default, because I'm tired of you not being like this when I turn you on. Okay, so we do have some potential. We've got reversal indicators out the wazoo. Down reversal, we've got reversal indicator here, reversal indicator here, reversal indicator here, signal here. These are signals. But our volume matrix is green. Our money flow is in the green as well. So these could just be early indicators that momentum is slowing, but it's not quite done just yet. So overall, everything is still above the zero line, and our volume matrix is still pretty heavy green. But our power bar is fading, which lets us know that this move could be fading as well. So generally, I would say look for it to get up here to about $6.90. Actually, first I want to see it get through the 786. If it can get above the 786 on the daily and close above that, then I would look for the next pullback to go long from. For me, it is long season. I am only looking for pullbacks to go long from. ZRO, not sure what this is, but it's up 15% so far on this day. Had a nice day yesterday as well. Starting to get a little bit of a push. Getting a little bit overextended, but not too much. This just means that we're seeing some strength in it, so this could continue to push as well. I have no idea what that is either. Is there anything that's like, nothing's going just bonkers. I'm sure there probably is something like in the DeFi world or the meme coin world. Go to deck screener. There's probably something up 500%. Who knows? We'll see. David Gelfin, thank you for being here. Just woke up to $121,620. Yes. Yes. Man, Pendle really went up. Yep. A lot of stuff is really going up. Not this one. No, not this chirp. This chirp is not moving up. No idea what this is. Putting in a potential bullish divergence, though. And, you know, the name of the game is getting into these things before they pump, not after. So, what kind of sectors are we looking at that, I wonder, I'll have to save that for, like, tomorrow or something so I can do some prep work on it. I was going to say, I wonder what sectors are really performing well right now. Like, is it DeFi? Is it meme coins? Like, is it AI? What is it? What is the current narrative? I would have to say it's probably Ethereum and layer 2 since it's just ripped so hard. But yeah. Let's see. Now tonight I did want to go over BTC, one hell of a return over the last 10 years. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, XRP not looking too shabby. Potentially could see another rip to the upside. Bitcoin. All right, so this one's continuing to push. We've got a high of $122,421, almost a new all-time high. Very, very close to a new all-time high. Let's take a look at CoinGlass. Take a look at the liquidation heat map. We go take a look at the legend too. We're just ripping through the liquidity. Let's pull this back to the 1 month chart. Okay. All right. So just absolutely ripped through that. Liquidity doesn't really dry up until the single prints over here above 123,400. But it's just cleared all of this in here. It's a good deal. All right, let's zoom out even more, see what we have below us, if anything. How do you think Sol has been looking? Sol looks great. I think Sol will probably go to $1,000 plus. Yeah, I mean, we're just bursting through liquidity over here. I don't know what happened. So we've got a lot of green below us, but man, look at that. So much liquidity in here. It's no wonder price went there, eh? All right, before I get out of here, we've only got 15 minutes. So, all right, so I create a video on this too. I want to start like recording like videos while I'm live, kind of like how Meet Kevin does. If anything just happens to pop up. But okay, so this is what I wanted to do. Go to the 5 minute, show you guys a trading strategy that you can use in your everyday trades. Does that sound good to you? If that does, hit that like button and put a 1 in chat. All right, let's go back to, let's just pick a random Monday. Wow, the stream goes fast. Yeah, it does. Time flies when you're having fun. with your people. Sunday, here's a Monday. All right, let's just start here. All right, before we get into that, let me just show you guys this. I'm sure some of you have seen this before. If you haven't, good. If you have, also good. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's do this, this, and then this. Does anybody know what this is? Actually, let me go ahead and change the colors. That's distribution, this, and this. There we go. Anybody seen this one before? This happens all the time. All the time. This is your number one trade setup. We have price consolidate. We have price manipulate to clear the consolidation range. And we see price push to the upside. This is called the power of three, aka accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. This happens all the time, whether it's for longs or for shorts, same deal. Happens all the time. I will show you. It's in the charts. Let's take a look. And more specifically, what I will be looking for will be London. See what London does. See if London has consolidation. Or if it's just chilling. So, or if it's moving up or down. Here we can see we have clear consolidation during London. You get the move to the outside up here. Come on now. Gotta turn the magnet off. Manipulation. Now it does fall out and come back in, but ultimately it does roll over for your distribution leg. So we get the consolidation, right? The manipulation, and then you push to the downside. If you want, I mean, you can take in Asia too. I mean, they're both pretty tight. It's a pretty tight range in here. You get the manipulation to the upside. That goes into an imbalance over here on the left. You get a shift in your market structure. Come up, come down, push down, break the low, and then you come back, and then you continue to the downside. So that happened that day. Now, most of the time, manipulations will occur either at 8:30, 9:30, or 10 o'clock. This is going to be, or actually, no. 8:30, 9:30, or 10:30. Here, the manipulation begins at 9:30 open. You get the push to the upside, and then you get the throwback, breakdown, break the low, retrace into order block, and then continuation to the downside. Let's go on to the next day. We'll take a look. Now, I have come to find that if London trends to the downside, at least as of late, I've got to do way more back testing, but at least as of late, if London trends more so to the downside, then New York will follow suit. But oftentimes, when New York first opens, you'll get the push to the upside. We clear the New York kill zone high, and then we put in that shift in market structure. But oftentimes if London pushes down, so will New York. If London pushes up, so will New York. Power of 3. I don't see the power of 3 here because we have the push down. There's no real consolidation range. We actually don't get a tight area of consolidation until New York. So, and then all that did was lead to further downside. But this right here, no consolidation during London, is why I can expect this. And I'm not looking for a sweep of the consolidation range because it didn't consolidate. It just went down during London. London pushing to the upside. You know, overall, generally, New York, same thing, pushing to the upside. First at 9:30, we get the open. We get a manipulative move to the upside, but then another one to the downside. This one's actually pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, because we do get the steep push to the downside, but we also get a nice bounce. Yeah, I don't know. Probably would have traded twice during this and lost both trades and didn't trade for the rest of the day, if I'm being perfectly honest, because I would have seen that fair value gap. I would have seen the break of the lows, and I would have just been waiting for a pullback. However, we can remove that knowing that London pushed to the upside. Because so far, I haven't found anything that will tell me otherwise yet. So I got to keep looking. But here's another one. London consolidation. Consolidation. We get a manipulation to the downside, run it up to the other side, and then it comes right back down to this side. Where does manipulation come in? After 9:30, we get the push down on the open. We get the take out the low, pull back, fire off a long. And I'm always aiming just for the other side of the consolidation range anyway. I'm not really trying to push higher. I mean, I'm taking most off of my trade here and moving my stop loss in profit by the time it gets up here. So just to lock in those gains. But yeah, nice manipulation down, and then a push run back to the other side of the consolidation range. Eventually, I will have a strategy for all of it for every session. We'll see, maybe, if I can find the patterns. We have an upwards move and then a consolidation. So I would say this one, we do manipulate to the downside. We do take that low of the consolidation range. And then we push higher. Then it pretty much does the same thing that London did, because that's what seems to happen. Have you noticed any recent trends with Asia? Last week they seemed to have more downside. Haven't paid that much attention because I was just looking at New York session today. So I will have to take a look at that. But yeah, nice little tight consolidation range in here pre-market. So that's another indicator. We've got the consolidation, manipulation, and then our distribution. So this concept happens over and over again, but you want to fit it with time, meaning the sessions. This one I would have just missed. I would have just missed this one, to be frank. I mean, I could have guessed that it was just going to mess with this consolidation range in here. And here. Let's roll over. Bounces off of the top. Typically, if you want to see consolidation at the top, if it does break it, then you could potentially take long. This is real sloppy and messy, so it's not really something I want to mess with. But if you do see something putting in higher highs and higher lows on top of the consolidation range, you might want to consider going long, especially if there's some imbalances over here to your left. But on this one, probably another one. Well, I don't know, because I'm not taking any trades pre 8:30, so no real manipulation after 8:30. And this is how you, if you just set the rules for yourself where I'm not doing it unless this happens, or until after this time frame if I'm not doing anything unless the manipulation occurs after these specific time frames. Otherwise, I'm just sitting on my hands and not doing anything. So I'm not even worried about this because I'm not even awake and in the market yet, right? So I'm not even concerning myself with this at all. I'm waking up. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Was there some consolidation yesterday or overnight? We did have a consolidation range. We did come back and sweep these relatively equal lows in here. Nothing happens until the 9:30 open, where you do get a manipulation type move to the upside, right on the opening bell, and then you get the quick move to the downside. Then you just wait for a pullback to go short to the other side of the consolidation range, and then once it comes back in, starts to put in those higher highs, and you get the bounce back on top of that consolidation range and the breakout. I mean, it's almost like, okay, we're looking kind of bullish, so let's go ahead and hop on in and see if we can't ride the wave to the upside. I'm giving you the blueprints. We'll see what you can do with it. Now, this is Saturday. That's why it looks funky. We have London push to the upside, New York going just absolutely dead sideways because it's Saturday. We don't trade on the weekends. Sunday, big pump. Monday. Another thing that you can add is you can take a fixed range volume profile, take the previous trading day, mark that across, and you want to watch these 3 levels. You want to watch your point of control, which we can see when New York opens at 9:30, you get the manipulation up to that previous day point of control, and then you push to the downside. This is on Monday, so this is over. This is playing off the weekend, which I don't really like to do. I really don't tend to play with the weekend stuff. And then this is why I also wait for Monday. I typically just don't trade Mondays at all, and I just wait for Monday to be done, and then wait for Tuesday for the first trade of the week, which often takes out Monday's highs and Monday's lows. Let's go ahead and draw Monday low. We can draw Monday high. There we go. You can see right at 8:30, we barely come up here, and then we put in the shift in the market structure. We've got the relatively equal lows below us. We've cleared the highs. No real consolidation. London is pushing to the downside, manipulation to the upside, and then continuation to the other side of this Monday range. The Monday range will play out often throughout the remainder of the week. We can see that level, the Monday low, got touched several different times, almost like it was acting as support. Another one, London, what's it doing? Pushing down. What does New York do? Manipulates up and then pushes down. The main thing is to wait for the manipulation to the upside to be over, look for a bearish engulfing candle, and then fire off a short and put your stop loss right above the high. And then target the lows. Monday low would come in here. Monday low, 0.96% on a 3.8 to 1 trade. Not too bad. I would at least aim for the London low, though. This just kept on rolling. I mean, this one looked so good. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, you let some of it ride, right? Then you take it out. London looks conspicuous, but we do start high and we end low. Okay. What does New York do? Starts high, ends low. Didn't really start high, kind of consolidated, moved up, and then pushed down. But that's another one right there. There's a little consolidation range. There's your manipulation above the consolidation range, and then the continuation to the downside. Over and over and over again, you will find this in your charts. This is more consolidation. It also helps if London stays inside of the Asia range. That typically means London consolidated. Now, it obviously came just outside of the Asia range, but we're still in a pretty tight consolidation range in here. Got some equal highs, so we want to hold that for later. But yeah. Do you trade Asia Monday? I don't trade anything Monday. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Dang. Consolidation. Break below. I would have got faked out. I would have taken a long. Yeah, I would have taken a long and gotten faked out on this one. It happens. It happens, dog. Oh, no wonder. It's Saturday. Don't trade the weekends. Don't trade the weekends. Another prime example, just real quick. Consolidation. Not even taking these. Consolidation. After 9:30, push down, manipulation, rip to the upside. Comes back down to the top side of the consolidation range. And then pops back up, getting a little bit of a market structure shift in here. Pull back, fire off for long, aim for the highs. Little bitty scalp trade there that would have played. But you would have played this one too. And potentially this one as well. But yeah, hindsight's 2020. It's much easier in hindsight. But you see it over and over and over again. London, Asia, consolidates. 9:30 open. Manipulation. Take out the London low. And then to the upside. All the time. Go into your charts. Look for yourself. Do your own research. Not financial advice. Check it out. Hopefully, I hope you learned something tonight. If you did, hit that like button. I appreciate each and every single one of you for joining me this evening. Yeah, it is Sunday evening. We're going into Monday. We're going into a new trading week. We will see what happens tomorrow, and then we will try to make some plays off of that. So, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out and subscribing to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to share this stream out with your friends and family. Get my face plastered everywhere because I have like 4 weeks left, guys, before baby comes. 4 weeks. So the consistency may or may not be here. Okay? Probably not. We will see. But that's the whole reason why I came over to my channel from Piper Academy anyway, is so that I could have that flexibility. Not knowing if I was going to be able to stream or not was something that was going off in my head. Plus, I wanted to get my own brand and stuff going. So there's that. I mean, I've had it going, but just getting back to it. I've been enjoying it a lot. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit more in my element, per se, in a way, because it's just me. So I'm not trying to have to do anything crazy production-wise. Not that I really had to do that over there at Piper Academy. It really is just comes down to the flexibility. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing Monday. And I will see you in the morning. Don't forget to join the Lunar Beaches Crypto Discord. But other than that, guys, I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. I love. Peace out. God bless. Bye.
Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the motherfucking moon. Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and face. At the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto tides through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang beat, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. Phones on my skin, stars in view. Lunar tide, got the alpha crew. No guessing games, no TikTok tips. Just clean PA and candlestick flips. Anchor the VW, use that line. Stochastic twitch, that entry's mine. From sea to space, from dusk to noon. We ride the wave, you chase the moon. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto ties through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang beat, no cap, no fakes. Stacking truth while the system breaks. Wave ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto ties got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wig with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and face. At the risk, hit play, levitate.